This is not a drill. What you're about to hear will change how Jamaicans see the world in 2025. For decades, traveling to Europe meant jumping through hoops, facing rejections, and coughing up hundreds in visa fees. But this year, everything changed. Jamaicans can now enter 12 powerful European countries with zero visa requirements.
For years, Jamaicans ranked among the nationalities facing strict scrutiny when applying for Schengen visas. A tedious process involving interviews, proof of income, invitation letters, and still, more often than not, visa denials. But in a stunning twist, 12 European countries have quietly opened their doors, no visa required. Let's break it down. The 12 countries granting visa-free access to Jamaican passport holders in 2025 are Portugal, Spain, Italy, Germany, France, Belgium, Luxembourg, Austria, Greece, Netherlands, Malta, and Czech Republic. That's right, some of the biggest names in European tourism, business, and politics have suddenly decided that Jamaicans should be able to visit with no visa in hand, and the decision didn't come from nowhere. Here's where it gets spicy. Sources close to EU migration officials say this move was sparked by a diplomatic standoff. Several Caribbean nations, led by Jamaica, have been negotiating stronger bilateral trade and security agreements. In exchange, Jamaica demanded equality in travel treatment, and this time they didn't back down. One high-level EU diplomat who chose to remain anonymous was quoted saying, "They made it clear, respect our people or lose influence in the Caribbean."
This was not a plea, it was a power play, and it worked.
This is the kind of freedom Jamaican youth have been begging for, and now it's here. And for the skeptics thinking, what's the catch? Here's the kicker. The visa-free access allows stays up to 90 days within any 180-day period. That's plenty of time to travel, study short-term courses, network, or even launch an overseas business initiative. Let's get real. This is more than just easier vacations. It's a moment of national pride, economic opportunity, and cultural empowerment. For students, entrepreneurs, and tourists, it means no visa applications, no $100 plus fees, no embassy interviews, and no rejection trauma. This is where things get controversial. Notice something? The UK, Switzerland, and Nordic countries like Sweden and Denmark are not on the list. That's not an oversight. That's politics.
The UK reportedly resisted the inclusion of Jamaicans in any new visa-free initiatives post-Brexit, citing security concerns and migration risks. A slap in the face considering the deep historical ties between Jamaica and Britain.
And as for Denmark and Sweden, some analysts say they're still holding grudges over rising migration tensions across Europe. But their stance has sparked outrage.
Social media erupted after the UK's refusal, with Caribbean influencers accusing them of clinging to colonial-era mentality. Is it just about visas, or is it about control?
Some critics warn don't celebrate too fast. They argue this sudden visa-free access is a trap, meant to lure Caribbean nations into economic dependency or exploitation.
After all, several of these countries are dealing with aging populations, labor shortages, and weak tourism numbers post-COVID. Could this be a way to attract young, energetic Jamaicans and extract their talents without offering real long-term benefits?
Is this an opportunity or an exploitation dressed up as a welcome mat?
Honestly, this is a blessing. My dream has always been to visit Paris. Now it's actually possible. It feels like a recognition, like finally we're being respected. I don't trust it yet. Why now? What's in it for them? The reactions are mixed, but one thing's for sure. People are talking, debating, dreaming, and questioning.
Here's what every Jamaican should understand before hopping on a plane. Check the 90 to 180-day rule. Confirm if your destination is one of the 12 countries. You still need a return ticket and proof of accommodation. Stay away from illegal work. This visa-free access does not mean work permits. Respect the laws and culture. You are representing Jamaica everywhere you go.
One wrong move abroad could cause the entire deal to collapse. Other countries are watching closely.
This bold decision has caught the attention of other countries. Barbados, Trinidad and Tobago, and St. Lucia are reportedly in talks to secure similar deals. If successful, this could spark a Caribbean travel revolution.
Some say it's about time. Others fear it could lead to brain drain or over-tourism. But what's clear is this: the world is changing, and Jamaica is no longer sitting quietly in the back row.
This news doesn't just affect those living on the island. For Jamaicans abroad, especially in the US, Canada and the UK, this creates a new bridge to reconnect with roots through travel, family reunions or relocation.
Jamaican entrepreneurs in London can now organize retreats in Greece. Students in Toronto can easily link up with cousins flying in from Kingston. No consulate nonsense.
We stand at a crossroads. On one side, this is a proud, powerful moment, a sign that Jamaican identity is being taken seriously on the world stage. On the other, it's a reminder that policies can change overnight, and what's granted today could be revoked tomorrow.
Should we trust this visa-free access? Should we question it? Or should we celebrate first and fight to protect it after?
You tell us, is this a game changer or a game of deception? This video wasn't just to inform you, it's to provoke thought. Are you excited, suspicious, outraged, hopeful? Leave your comment below. Let the world hear your voice. And don't forget to hit subscribe, because next week we're exposing which US airlines are quietly banning Caribbean travelers in 2025. You won't want to miss that.
From Kingston to Cologne, the journey has just begun.